Heartbreak. We've all been there. It's a really, really horrible, hard time to go through, and everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through it in completely different ways, and you can genuinely feel like you are dying, like your soul is being ripped out and you want to do anything to make the pain stop.
Falling in love with people can be the most painful experience.
So painful.
As well as the most happiest experience.
I think my first love was I was in absolute agony for like the 2 years before we even got with each other. It's like, you know, I was in love with him for so long.
Heartbreak doesn't have to be about being dumped. You can feel heartbreak for ending the relationship yourself, or for just the relationship not working out.
Yeah, or, you know, being rejected for going on a second date if you really like someone.
Yeah.
There's so many different levels of heartbreak. The main one that we're talking about is the one where you're just in tears all the fucking time. You don't want to eat, you don't want to sleep, you don't want to talk to anyone. You genuinely get into a depressive hole.
Yeah.
But there is hope. If you're watching this now and you're heartbroken, there is fucking hope, and I hope you believe us. We can almost guarantee you that you will feel fine again. You will feel happiness again.
It just takes time.
Yeah.
Time heals all wounds.
Yeah.
Even the ones that feel like they're never gonna go away.
You're at point A, you have to get to point B. Point B is happiness.
Yeah.
You just have to make this little journey as easy as possible. And here are a few tips on how you can do that. So our biggest tip of all, our main tip, is distraction. You need positive distraction.
Yeah, get a new hobby.
Immerse yourself in friends or family.
Yes, definitely.
You know, really look at this time to improve yourself. Yourself mentally, improve yourself physically. You know, go to the gym.
Yeah.
Start going for walks.
Yeah, going to the gym and like health and fitness is a really positive one, because if you start looking at yourself in the mirror thinking, damn, you look good, it's gonna make you feel so much better.
Absolutely. You'll start to see that other people will love you just as much, and that's a fucking fact. There will be someone out there that you will be in love with again that will love you just the same amount. There has to be, statistically, mathematically, logically.
There is people
out there
in the world.
You know, there's your next love out there now walking around. You just got to find that person.
Yeah, and it happens like just out of the blue sometimes. Like, it's just so unexpected.
And most of the time it feels like it takes forever because you're waiting for somebody, you're wanting somebody. As soon as you stop all that, as soon as you start feeling happy within yourself, focusing on yourself, making yourself the person that you want to be, then it will literally hit you in the face.
You know what I mean? You can't expect people to love you if you don't love yourself.
Absolutely. I mean, it's such like a time-old tale, but you have to respect yourself and to believe that there is better out there for you, because for whatever reason you're not with that person now, and most of the time it's for bad reasons, angry reasons, upsetting reasons, but to get that back, to get that feeling back and to fall in love, you do have to be 100% happy with all of this, with all of you.
There's no set time for how long it will take to get over heartbreak.
It's just different for different people, but it can take weeks, it can take months, but it's never gonna change if you don't try and do something about it. If you turn into a recluse and keep yourself to yourself and hope that it just vanishes, it won't happen like that. It's the same with any mental issue. You
need to be proactive about it.
As hard as that might be.
See your friends, like just watching like TV shows that are really positive and stuff like Sex and the City helped me through many a breakup.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that there are lots of YouTube videos out there as well that help people, so check it all out, check anything out. And most of the time it's logic as well. You need to be logical about this situation.
You need to realise that even though whatever's happened, like it's happened for a reason, and you need to think of it in a positive way, like there'll be new changes, and hopefully happy positive things will happen because of the heartbreak.
Yeah, you can see it as, I mean, I had this sort of mentality that every relationship you have now is just practice for the main big one that you have in the future. Yeah. So, you know, any relationship that hasn't worked, you take all that information, you learn from it. So the next time you have the new person, you see the warning signs and you say, right, this either has to change or I'm gonna give this up straight away, because that can't be the right person for you.
Yeah. I think like also when you feel like, oh, but this is happening, I need to work on it, but like in the back of your mind you feel like you know it's not gonna actually work, that you need to listen to that voice.
Yeah, because it's, again, the longer you leave it, the worse it gets. It's, you know that at some point you will have to break up with that person, you will have to go through that pain. The sooner the better for both of you. You can use this time to turn it around, you know, enjoy that single life, like get back on the dating scene, find yourself confidence.
Being single can be really, really fun.
Really liberating as well. You can be like, fuck yeah, people fancy me.
Yeah, independence.
Yeah, go and fuck a load of people if that's what you want to do. Just make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for anyone else, not for any revenge reasons or jealousy reasons.
No.
And best tip of all, if you can, and I know this is hard, but block everything. Remove every bit of information that reminds you of them. Put it in a box, tuck it away. All the pictures you have on your computer, put them in a folder and hide that folder somewhere. Everything on your phone, get rid of, because you'll keep, and it's so easy to do, you'll keep going back to it, reminding yourself and putting yourself down. Same with Facebook. You know,
social media makes it so hard to get over someone.
You know, if you have to explain to them that you have to block them because you can't get over it, but block them or ask them to block you, and don't feel tempted to go back, because I do it even now. I look back at my ex's Facebook accounts and I'm like, oh, he's gone on with his life, and that's not healthy, that's not good to feel like that, but you know, everyone does it. Yeah, especially Facebook stalk.
Just do that like really old high school girl kind of thing where you make a fire and toss all those old photos.
Yeah, I would fucking do that. I think that's really, really almost therapeutic. You're literally putting everything, setting it on fire and
getting rid of it like forever.
And being heartbroken can make you so angry, so furious, and so revengeful. Like, I remember thinking, I have to get back at them, but turn that around, turn that hate around and use it to fuel your productivity. Be like, okay, right, if they don't want me, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be better than I ever was. I'm gonna make sure I excel in work, excel in friends, excel in money. I'm gonna make sure that the next time they look at me, they're gonna be jealous that they weren't with me anymore. It can be a really positive thing, and then you'll never look back. You'll be like, why the fuck was I with them in the first place? I know it sounds mad now,
but you will be thinking that.
Promise you. You will look back in 12 months time and go, what the fuck was I thinking? Why was I wasting my tears over that person?
So much better off now.
Absolutely. But we all got to go through it. It's part of human nature.
It is. It's a lesson we all have to learn, unfortunately.
A very, very hard lesson. But if you are feeling at all heartbroken and you just need to let it out, drop us a message. We'll do our best to reply, and let us know if this has helped you at all in any way.
Yeah, give us a comment as well.
It's such a hard time to be in, and it feels really lonely, and and everything fucking reminds you of that.
The loneliness.
The loneliness, but we promise it will get better. That's a Come Curious guarantee.
Well, all the best to you, and we hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
And we shall see you in next week's video.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye.